How have you guys been? Did you miss me by the? Let me. Wait. That's not. I don't want to hear that answer. It's probably gonna be no. Did you miss donating me money? If you did, you can do that anytime. This time I went on a trip and there was like quite a lot of people, and I think I only knew one of them. Like I'm good friends with one of them. I don't really know the rest. And it was really weird because I'm like, I can't be myself because they're normal, and I'm very awkward. I'm not shy, but I'm very awkward in the things I say and the way I say them and the things I do and the way I do them. And then I'm just like, I wish I can talk to chat because then I can look down on them and then I would feel better about myself. What? Who said that? I can't. Ah, must have been the wind. Must have been the wind. This one was at my hotel. They give you like little cranes. Like I thought this was like a cool touch, and it turns out like most hotels do give you like these little cranes for good luck, good sleep. I went to a manga section. I once went to Ikebukuro because they were like, oh, Ikebukuro plays some anime. I think Ikebukuro is more a place of like things men like. So there's a lot of Gundam, there's a lot of figurines, there's a lot of maid cafes. So there's a lot of maid girls outside waiting for like doing the whole like, oh, come in our cafe, hello, please come in, here's a flyer. So when I went to Ikebukuro, I went to like an animate, and the one time I went to animate in Akihabara was like super fucking boring. It was just Gundam and like just girl shit. But I went here and they had like a little section for BL, and they had like the 10th mix, which was the recent one of Given, and they had the pictures, they had like the art of my Mafuyu and like Ueyama, and it was like so cute, and I'm like, oh, should I get it? But I am illiterate, so I did not get it. Gaiman, yes, this is where I shined, but my illiteracy made me unable to purchase them. Unfortunate. So cute though. Look at them. I'm like so close to drawing fan art of them. I'm in so many fandoms right now. Look at them. I want to draw them so badly, but I cannot do Mafuyu justice. He's too handsome. Ugh. And then I went to get some gyoza and beer. It was nice gyoza and beer. Not the best beer I had, because there was another place that had like ice cold beer mugs. It was great. Oh my god. I did not expect that from a ramen place that was in the middle of nowhere, but this was still good. But the other one I had was so much better. And then we went to like a, what do you call it, like an exhibition? I think it's called Planets, where you can do like a lot of things, and I saw this as the first thing. I was like, what is that? And I'm like, balls. They are balls. We are looking at balls. Balls. There was a lot of people. Balls. You don't know what balls looks like? These are balls. These are snake eggs. They're also balls. Don't be ballist. We can have balls in all shapes and forms. Shake my head, shake my head. But this was like, I'm going to show a different picture of it later, but we basically went to a shop that paired a drink with chocolate. So depending on the drink, you can get like different flavors of chocolate. The one I got was this one, I think. It was very like normal, like caramel chocolate, but my drink was also very chocolatey, so I think it hit. This was a lime. It's cute. I really like this place. It was very fancy. The price was very fancy, let's just say that, okay? And this is when we went to Sapporo. So we went to Sapporo. This is like the Sapporo Tower. This is like by Sony or Panasonic. I don't know what's what. And I'm like, I'm posing a little bit. See, I like, you know, I'm pointing at the sky. I'm not doing your Goma moms in this picture. Don't worry. Oh my god, is this France? Oh my god, is this the Eiffel Tower that says Panasonic on it? Sakamoto Days Tower? No. This is the Eiffel Tower. I'm in France, guys. I'm in France. Oh, and this is also, we went to a snake cafe in Tokyo. It was cool. You had to pay extra to touch the snakes for 5 minutes, but it was cool. I didn't touch the snakes because I know how they feel. Also, I didn't want to pay that extra fee, to be honest. So, snake. Danger noodles. This one was so fat. It had like no neck. Well, technically all of them don't have necks, but this one was just so fat. He was also number 1 in the snake polls. Yes, there were snake polls and he was number 1. Oh, and then actually in Sapporo, there's like a natural onsen, like what do you call spring water. And there's like, this is like a natural onsen spring, technically speaking. Like a lot of sulfur smell, a lot of water. We have other pictures, and like we could have our little feet in it. So this is feet water. Congrats, guys! You're looking at feet water. And then I saw a little family. I saw a little family of like snowmen that I passed by. So I took a picture of them, and I had to do what I had to do. I heart moms. What can I say? The dad was just in the cuck chair. I went all the way to Sapporo, saw a picture of the snow family, and started cucking them off. I had to get my dailies in. What can we say? What can we say? Addicts. I'm always doing everything, bro. If it's the shape of a mom, I'll be there. This was really fucking good tempura. This tempura was amazing. It was fucking amazing and glorious, and I would totally go here again if it wasn't all the way in fucking Sapporo. But I never thought tempura, like fried things with wine, would go so well together. But it did. It does. My God, this is literally... No. Wine hits differently because this is very like hot. They just fried it. It's like oily, hot, just fried it. And they cut it with like a little bit non-sweet wine. And it is just so good. Send some here. Send me back to Sapporo. Fund my addiction. I mean trip, guys. Fund my lifestyle. Oh, this is when I was leaving Sapporo. It was raining. It was raining, and like the thing was very bumpy. Look at me. Look at me. Hang on. I'm hanging on. But funny thing is, this was literally like, this is like a 2-hour plane ride, right? So after like the first 30 minutes, I want to say, like it's raining, it's so cloudy. I'm like, I got the window seat, great for me, but I can't see shit, you know? And then like literally once we went up into the sky, this was the view. This was so beautiful. Like I took so many pictures. We were literally above the clouds. It was so nice. This is actually my background picture from my phone right now. This is like literally my background picture. Right? Oh my God. Like this is like the best. This was like the best view I've ever had of a plane, like in the sky. Cause usually they're like pretty, like there's a little bit of a cloud here and there, but we were literally above the clouds. We were literally above the clouds for like the whole ride, but I had to shut the window because the sun was a little bit too close and I was getting heated. It was way too hot. But basically, this was the view I got. It was so great. And this is when I was late. Trying to catch the plane on my way back. Ooh. Okay, so basically, my plane had to leave at 9:50, and I was like, okay, it takes like an hour. Like an hour and maybe an hour 10 minutes if I'm unlucky to get there by train. And I'm like, okay, if that's the thing and I do my math right, I can be there by at least 2 hours. Because I slept at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So I could only sleep 4 hours anyway. So instead of going to duty free at like 5 a.m. because nothing's open by then, I'm like, no, I'll just get there by 2 hours. So I'm like, okay, by the time, if I leave at 7, I'll be able to make it. I leave at 7, and because I thought the subway I had to take was available, was available every 10 minutes, I was like, okay, I can go anytime after 7. It turns out, no, that's not what I was supposed to do, in the slightest. I was supposed to make sure that I see the schedule plan because it's every 30 to 40 minutes. And basically, the time I arrived was around 8:35, which is an hour and 20 minutes before the plane departs. And for international flights, you have to be there at least by 60 minutes before the flight starts. And I rushed. I fucking ran with my suitcase. I hit so many people with my suitcase. I'm so sorry, but I'm not. And then I rushed, and I was like, going into check-in is because I had a bag to check in as well. It's not just like, oh, I can just take my like self and do whatever. I had to take my bag. I had to check in. I went to them and I'm just like, hey, do you think I can make it? I have like my flight's at 9:50. And she was like, oh, sorry, it was like delayed. And I was like, oh, really? And she was like, oh, it was just 10 minutes. Like, she said it like in Japanese. So I thought she said 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, 10 minutes. I can still make it. I can still make it. It's like another 10 minutes. So it's great for me. It's great for me. I go because she said, by the way, this departure area is like the furthest from this fucking airport. It's gonna take you at least 10 to 15 minutes to get there. And I book it. I rush it. I book it. It's not too bad. That's why I knew I had like a few minutes, even if I didn't rush it, because I had like an extra, like, because I got in because security was so light and fast. So I'm like, okay, I got in. No more security. I can just chill. I still have like maybe 10 minutes before I have to get to the gate. So I went around souvenir shopping for my parents because I didn't bring any snacks yet because I thought I can just buy it at the airport. Which I think is the great. Like for me, I like doing that more than buying it outside. Maybe it is a little bit cheaper outside, but it's not that much by a margin. And then I get there. I look at the thing. I look at the two other like girls being like, huh, what happened? Why, like, they're going to the same gate as me. They're like, oh, what's this? What's that? And they're like, oh, I guess the flight's been delayed by 15 minutes. And I'm just like, 15 minutes. Oh my God. Thank fucking God. I was starving, by the way. I ate nothing. That time. So during that 15 minutes, I was just going to get a sandwich, and then I got some Milkus and I just sat down and I was like, okay, I can just chill for like 20 minutes. I can just chill. And then after chilling, I was able to make my flight. I was so happy it got delayed. My God, I was not doing well. Because on my way, like on the train, I was looking up how much flights cost. Now it's some funny things. I won't be a parasocial VTuber. I'll be a financially dependent one instead. Come on, is that better? But yes, I was walking past, I was trying to go to a cafe. Okay, things I've learned about in Japan. Number one, things open super fucking late. The coffee shops I wanted to go to opened at 10 a.m. There were like one or two coffee shops that opened before 10 a.m., but most of them opened at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Not my style. I asked someone about it. I asked like a Japanese person about it, and she said it's because Japan doesn't really have a culture like Korea or America where coffee is essential. And it's more of a enjoy the coffee at the cafes type of culture. And I'm just like, I don't fuck with that. Why are they all open at 10 a.m.? I need my coffee. I need my espresso shots, please. Yes, so I had like 2 hours to kill before the coffee shop opened. So I went like on a 30 to 40 minute walk. And then I saw like a little mall, and I'm like, ooh, that's Titans from Teen Titans, like, you know, Hack on Titans. And it's like, oh, that's Levy. Oh, this is kind of boring. And I wasn't going to take a picture. I really wasn't going to take a picture, but then I saw this. They gave Eren Yeager the fucking boob window. They gave him the boob window, and I'm just like, oh my God, I have to take a picture of this whore. Slut. Oh yeah, also Mikasa also technically has a boob window, but nah, he has the proper boob. He has the shadow and everything. I'm just like, yeah. They made him a whore. Let's go. They know what the people want. I'm so indecent. You're blushing. Exactly. Basically, this says, what do you call? Don't join a cult. No cults. And like, if there's, cult. I got this because it said cult on it. Actually, that's very funny. And this is them. This is Momafuyu and Ueyama-kun. They're so cute. I think this was my favorite one. I didn't buy it because it was like $35. More yaoi, exactly. But I was I really wanted this one. The thing is, I don't know what to do with stands. They're cute, but I don't know what to do with them. So I don't like, I like the, if it was a poster maybe, but actually no, I would rather say stands over posters. Also, they were banana fish for bananas. Oh yeah, and I did gacha and I got free Ren. This is like my first pull and I got her and I love her. My god. My friend also wanted to do a little bit of gacha pull for her friends because she was getting him souvenirs. And it was basically 4 good options, 4 bad options. I really didn't want any of those 4, but I got free Ren on the first pull, which I was so happy about. And then when she pulled, she got the guy who really liked One-san. And I'm just like, wow, so sorry. So sorry for your loss. Oh yeah, this was a chocolate place. This is my chocolate drink. It was very nice. It was like chocolate fudge and chocolate. Very fancy indeed. And then we went to a JJK cafe because I think 2 of my friends were like really into it. And we went to it and they got like the little tea set. That was cute. Ooh, this was the onsen. This was the natural onsen. This is all surfer. This is like the smoke that's coming out of the mountain. This was cool. This was like a cool fucking area to be at. It was cold though. It was very cold. I was like shiver my timbers. This was like a little shrine they had. Yes, it's a shrine. I like how they have random shrines everywhere. They even have random shrines in like the food areas. I did another gacha. I got the one I wanted. Let's go. This is like what do you call it? This is called a snowbird in Sapporo. They're very cute. All of the merch were like this, and I bought this because I fucking hate coins. God, do I hate coins with a fury. Oh, this one was funny. This one was funny because it's kind of like, hey, remember all of those tragic moments in Naruto? Have a little keychain. Remember all of those tragic moments? Gotta keep them on your little standee. This was just a nice street. Yeah, it was just a nice street. Oh, actually, when I was in one of the areas, not here, but in a different area, I'm like, I wonder what's down this road, because it was pretty dark, and I was like, maybe I'll just explore this area a little bit, and then I saw immediately Soap Land. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna go into the street anymore. I don't want to go into this street. I'm scared now. I'm gonna go back to the bright lights. I don't want to be near Soapland. No, thank you. This was on a train, and I was like, what is this guy doing? This basically means chikan sarete imasen ka? Which means, are you being molested? Are you getting molested? Question mark. Which is basically like the call for help. So he's trying to help by like having this thing and asking the woman or person like, are you getting molested? Question mark. Please call this number. Yeah, there's people getting molested. This was a crazy ad though. But then again, Korea has similar ads, but it's not for molestation. It's more for like secret cameras, because we have this thing called, if you go 찰칵, we go 철컹, which is basically if you go click on the camera on like weird parts, we're gonna 철컹, like that's a sound of metal. That's a sound of metal, like metal handcuffs on your hand. And I thought that was really clever. Poop. Unko. I don't know what this is. It's an Askasa. It's really fucking huge. It looks like a pile of shit. It looks like a dog shit. I don't know what this is supposed to represent. It's just reminding me of like when your dog shit on the yard and like it's sick. It doesn't have the correct bowel movements. This is what it reminds me of, okay? Oh yeah, they had Miku ramen. This was like 17 to 18 bucks. I ain't buying that shit. Oh wait, no, it's cheaper. I still ain't buying that shit though. That was my trip to and from Japan. I hope you guys enjoyed this little snippet of my life.